guys, welcome back to Flower Power with me, Sid, and the overwhelming verdict from the comments was to continue this series, so I am. I am not going to be continuing it on a daily basis. I just don't have time to record all of the stuff I do record and this daily. But what I will try to do is probably get this out twice a week, maybe on Tuesday evening and maybe Friday evening. And, you know, hopefully we'll be able to keep up reasonable things. Now, I have updated Britannia to build 191, so we have all the latest toys and gizmos. There were a few comments about adding other mods. I have added one mod, and that is the storage drawers mod, which has got some cool items in it I want to play with. There is this element of some things I want to try with it. So we've got the controllers now and various things, so we can make I won't say an AE system, but we can make a fairly good system. But obviously at the end of the last episode we just completed the end, and one of the reasons I wanted the end, which is over there, was ender pearls, because up until recently I have been having to get my ender pearls by sitting up there all night, aggroing endermen if and when they appear and hoping they drop a pearl. Not an ideal situation. So we're going to go to the end and we're going to make a grinder for the enderman, and what we are going to use is this, not that, that's a dreadthorn. I don't want a dreadthorn, I want a bellthorn. So for that we're going to need some couple of red mana petals, 2 cyan and a red petal, and a redstone root, and that was just grass and redstone if I don't have any. I've got those. Cyan petal. Do I have any cyan petals in there? Doesn't look like it, but of course I do have. Where's my bag? Bag. If I were, there we go. I do have this, which will have 0 cyan flowers in it. Great. Right, let's start off with that problem. Show me the cyan. Any more cyan? No, let's just clear some space for this lot then. And get a few. I think that one cyan flower I've got will be enough anyway, but we'll think now. I went with the storage drawers mod as a mod purely and simply because it really does work well with petals and things. So yeah, and I don't want to what am I trying to say here? I've got no idea what I am. Oh, there we go, cyan. That's what we're after. Alright, we'll let that run for a while. And we'll go and pop these away. So, while I'm at it, have I got my shears on me? I haven't. Right, I'll get the stuff together for the bellthorn, and I will be right back with you. Okay, got everything together. So it should be that, those, and that. So that gives us the bellthorn. Now we are going to want a mana pool. Hopefully I've got some living rock somewhere. Doesn't appear that I have. Definitely need to sort out my inventory somewhat between now and the next episode. Let me just get a couple of batches of living rock going, because I'm going to need a mana pool. I'll take a mana tablet with me. I think I should still have my band of mana on. Yep, and my speed and all of that stuff. So we got that, and I will also need to get a few building materials to actually build what I want to build in the end. So while that's doing, well, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to get everything together that I think I'm going to need, and I will be right back with you after that. Okay, I think I've got everything we need. Got some mana, got a mana pool, got my Belthorn. I know what I haven't got: a piece of dirt. It's going to be very difficult. I'll take a stack to plant things in the end without the old dirt. So we're going to head off to the end portal, and while we go, so there was quite a few suggestions in terms of mods to add, and I kind of disregarded the majority of them, not because they were bad suggestions, but the prime thrust of this series was to try and achieve as much as possible using Botania and vanilla mechanics only. Obviously we have NEI and we have the map tool, which kind of, you know, are to me just basic utility mods. But so, you know, adding other magic mods, or, you know, any other kind of thing, like, you know, transport mods, storage mods, seemed somewhat out of the spirit of what we were aiming to do. So yeah, so if you did make a suggestion about adding any particular mods, whether it be Thorncraft or any of the other options we have, I didn't disregard you, or, you know, not do this purely because I'm an awkward bugger. I did it because, as I say, there was, to me, a very definite, I suppose I should have that ready just in case I've not lit this up, philosophy, I suppose, for this series, and that was to stick within the one mod. So I can't sleep yet. There's nothing in there. So yeah, that's where we're at. So we are going to head into the end, and we're going to try and not aggro any endermangs. Oh. At this stage, I just need to go and find where the I would like to be fairly close to the portal, if at all possible, and maybe do it about here-ish. So I'm going to have exactly the same setup we had before. Now I've got metamorphic stone. I need to cook that, don't I? That was an error. Not a big error, but an error all the same. We can do it with a cobble. It's not a major problem. I just went for this mountain metamorphic because it's such a dark rock in contrast to the surrounding endstone. I just thought it might look nice, and I've got absolute bucket loads of it, so, you know, that's also another good reason. So yeah, I do intend to keep up with Botania updates. So, like, I've updated, and we've got some new toys in this one that we didn't have before. In fact, you know, between the start of this series and I need to just clear you out of the way. You know, there's been quite a few developments, and there are a surprising amount of ways to do things in Botania that, I mean, even inventory, you know, we have the corporeal sparks which we can play with, and they are all, oh god, this is really dark to look at. Maybe I picked the wrong stone here. So if I come around, oh god, it is incredibly dark to look at, isn't it? Yeah, that helps a little bit. So yeah, that's my kind of thoughts on it, and that's what we're going to be doing. We'll aim to work our way up and get to, you know, taking on the Gaia Guardian, and then ultimately the Gaia Guardian Mark II. And I think once we have done that, and well, maybe taking him on enough times to get all the artifacts and the upgrades for armor, then that will be the point that this series will end. And then we may do something similar for a completely different mod. Now, I'd had thought about just doing a Thorncraft only Let's Play as a follow-on to this. So you can let me know your thoughts on that one. Well, I'll say Thorncraft only, Thorncraft plus all the add-ons, because that is a huge mod, and you can accomplish almost everything in that you can. Oh, I didn't really need to take those two out, doesn't really matter. Yeah, you can accomplish almost everything in that you can accomplish in any other mod, you know, with the golems and all the stuff. Then it is really fairly straightforward. I know I need to take this out of the middle. But yeah, do let me know what you think about that one, because, you know, at the end of the day, I do this for me because I enjoy playing the games, but it also has to be something that you guys actually want to watch. If it's not something you guys want to watch, then, you know, essentially I might as well just not bother hitting the record key. So anyway, I'm going to continue just doing this little bunker complex, and I will be back with you in a moment. Okay, I think I've got it. So the last thing to go down is the Belthorn, and if I come up here, oops, I need one more ladder. Blunk, like that. Then we should be able to come up here. I suppose I should aggro this fella here. Hello. And with a bit of luck, why are these guys not taking damage? I mean, it's not a problem. I can do it the old-fashioned way. And that might actually be a better option, all told. Alright. Definitely that should have worked. I don't know why it didn't. As I say, maybe it needs to be up a level. But yeah, so I can get that back later. I forgot to bring a Wander the Forest, so I can't draw the items. Now I've got my Tectonic Girdle on, which is why when I aggro these guys down, then apologies for the noise. Very easy to aggro the little buggers over there. How many? And I definitely think I need to change out this rock. It's too dark. You can't see the bloody Enderman against it. Is there still someone down here? Sounds like it. Right, I need to head back, get some alternative rock type, because this is just too dark at the bottom here to see what the hell's going on. Also pick up my Wander the Forest, which I didn't bring with me last time, because I was basically a derp, and then farm some pearls. So I'm going to head back and do that. I don't think we've got anybody aggroed on us now, and I will see you in a little while. Okay, before I've decided what I want to do is actually use birchwood, because that'll be nice and light to see them against rather than that dark stuff. But I hate chopping trees down, just like everybody else. So I've decided I'm going to use my last 4 diamonds, 4 of these pearls, and do I have any terra steel, mana steel even? No. And 4 of those. And I'm going to make one of the new items in the pack. So we need those, and we need those, and we need those. Now I've hooked a spark up down to a full mana pool downstairs. So in theory, we can get our 4 terra steel ingots necessary for this. And I am going to have to do some fairly serious strip mining in the not too distant future. But we'll just, there we go, almost, well, usual thing. And then when I've got another full mana, I've got several full mana pools down there, so and that will get me the 4 terra steel we need. So while that's doing, I also need a couple of living wood twigs and a glowstone block. So that's that. Wait for it. Right, so I've got a couple more of these to do. I'm just going to move the spark, and this system for mana generation is working pretty well actually. That one's not quite full, that one is. So we'll just hook you up there and we'll make sure you're linked. You are. Right, I'll get those 2 done and I will be right back. Right, so I've got my 4 terra steel. I've got all the ingredients I need, and let me show you what we are making. So, is it items? Terra Truncator. Terra Truncator, pickaxe premium quality, achievable only terra steel. When hitting a tree, you'll take the whole thing down with speed, bringing all the logs and leaves along with it. Of course, it comes at a hefty cost of mana. This effect doesn't happen while sneaking or if the user has a stone of temperance. Pretty straightforward. It is a tree capitator axe. So it is was it, and bang. And what this will allow me to do is obviously go and let me just, I've got my mana, I've got plenty, so in fact let me just swap out my belts so I'm not, so I've got the speed. At some point I must get that upgraded to the Globetrotters. But this will make getting these kind of things so much easier, and ultimately I do want to do a tree farm, but I'm going to need a hefty amount of diamonds. Now one option is, why is that? Because I've got another mana pool on me. Just wondering why that wasn't showing. The full effect there of things. So yeah, Terra Truncator, brilliant item. And reasonably cheap. I mean, you know, for a high-end and game axe, that should be enough, I think. So that's that. Now, so we've got the Terra Truncator. That'll give us the wood. And as I say, I've got some plans for an automatic tree farm and charcoal generator. I want to automate this process, which I've got some ideas for. But on the whole, at the moment, my inventory. Oh, I don't need that. I do need to get rid of those. My inventory is starting to look like a bit of a mess. So time, I've probably got time just to get to the end portal. So I'm going to head back, rejig the end portal, the farm back in the end, not the nether, end a little bit, and farm a bunch of pearls, because we're going to need a whole buttload of those, and I'll be back in a mo. Well, that wasn't a bad run for our little money. I've just replaced the lower level here with birch, and yeah, much easier to spot the Enderman. Best part of 2 stacks of pearls. There was a slight problem. A couple of them managed to teleport on top of the roof of the thing, so I had to come out and just deal with those. But yeah, if you can't deal with a few Endermen at this stage, then yeah, something's wrong. So yeah, that's functional in terms of. I just need to. Oh, come on, find me some space. Oh, sorry. I think next episode I am definitely going to have to start looking at some warehousing facilities and get this inventory sorted, because clearly we have an issue. I probably want to get some more elven wood going, and I am almost certainly going to need to do some fairly hefty strip mining to try and get a few more diamonds. I need like 20 odd to get terra steel armor. Now the other thing that we've got, obviously, that we haven't used from the dragon episode is 70 levels of experience. Yeah, and I haven't got the Gaia pylons anymore to increase those, so I'm definitely going to need to keep hold of those until I've got some diamonds to make some more Gaia pylons, so I can try. I'd like to get looting on a book, looting 3. Not bothered about knockback. Sharpness 5 would be good. I don't know where we'd got to with the sharpness line. I've got sharpness 1, so I could get sharpness 2. Get some efficiency on the axe as well. But I think for the time being, I am going to be doing a fair amount of resource gathering, and most likely strip mining like a boss until we get that until we can get the, what's the word I'm looking for here, help me out, get the diamonds we need to progress further. Now it's been one of the comments suggested having a bash at the old orchid, and yep, that is a definite one that I'd like to have a bash at. Right, how far did this one go? Oh, some of these strip mines are just going. Oop, 3, 4, 5. You should be placing torches, my friend. Why are you not placing torches, I wonder? But yeah, so strip mining is going to be the name of the game for me for a while. And I should take this Sojourner sash off as well before I have an accident with it. But this is pretty easy now. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's not placing. Interesting. 2, 3. Not placing torches, but maybe that functionality has changed. 3, 4. But yeah, as I say, strip mining in this environment really is not a major problem. I just tend to go and run the tunnel as far as I can, and then come back and mine the resources, which works pretty well. So I think that's probably it for this episode, a bit of a short one, just get us back in. If you have any thoughts on way to go, which ways to progress, yada yada, then do let me know. 1, 2, 3. One option I had thought of is kind of, well, I suppose, for want of a better phrase, an achievement hunter style thing. Because if you look in the Lexica Botanica now, you have the Botania achievements. So we've got those, and you can see the ones we've taken. Dig through the world using a rank SS Terra Shatterer. So that's going to be challenging. There's some big ones there. Successfully request 5,000 or more of a single item in a Corporeal Index. Make a mana cookie. Down here we've got make a Hansai Dream, Keikamuris. Obviously we need to do the Gaia Guardian. We've taken that. So there's quite a few achievements down here to play. I don't think these would be the natural end. Two-faced lovers. I have no idea. Find a bug that lets you have an undefined Britannia flower. Don't forget to report it. Oh, there's stuff down here as well. So these are all the relics, Excalibur. So there's plenty to go at there, and that would be one way of going forward. 3. So anyway, let me know. I am going to continue strip mining for a while I process this one up. And I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and bye for now.